CS2BACK fans, yo, stand on the media. Yo, I want you to say for my channel, welcome to Ranch Game. Keep doing your fucking shit, ninja. Yo, y'all follow that nigga right there. Stand on that media. That nigga be saluting me. He be doing his own fucking thing. He be doing other topics besides Pac, but he's definitely like on his Pac shit. He's brand new in the game. Y'all follow channels like that. Veggie already reported this nigga. We started that war, nigga. We sent that missile. Veggie was a deacon in the church selling dope. John Allen had a boyfriend named Sid. We sent those missiles, nigga. Have some fucking respect like these other channels do. These other channels, these new... Yo, Veggie's reporting channels. Scandalous Los Angeles TV, some shit like that. Stand on It TV, Stand on It Media. These niggas are new YouTubers that Reggie Jr. is reporting, right?
What's up, man? What's the deal? Welcome to Stand on the Media. Salute to my Stand on the Media family out there. Salute. Happy Monday to everyone, man. I hope everybody had a great weekend, an even better week to come. Happy Father's Day again to all the fathers out there. If you didn't hear it from me, happy Father's Day. If you're new to my channel, you made it this far, man, much appreciated. Do me a favor, though. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment in this video. Please share the video. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when we drop these videos. So, look, we're going to get right to the content. If you're new to my channel, this is how it works here at Stand on the Media. If you want to get right to the content, fast forward 5-6 minutes. That's going to get you where you need to go. Right now, you know, I got to kill at least 5 minutes for YouTube purposes only, for monetization purposes. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of what this is about. So Jay Reed, one half of the No Jumper incident, one of the guys that got beat up at No Jumper with Wack there, Loose Cannon, Jay Reed, Morris, is doing an interview, another interview. My question is there going to be any new information coming out of this interview? I did listen to it a little bit. I try not to really do that when I'm about to react to some content because I want it to be authentic. So I can't. There's bits and pieces of it that I have no knowledge of, right? To keep it authentic. But there is a couple of pieces though that I did hear that I'm gonna pose some questions, and I would like to hear from y'all in the comment section on what y'all think that I looked at a little different. And I will say this: salute to Nina Boy, by the way. Salute to Nina Boy for the content. Salute to his channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. He's one of the few YouTube channels out here that will who will let you react to their content without causing an issue or trying to strike your page or anything like that. I'm assuming it's unless you're being real disrespectful. One thing I will never be is that, Nina Boy, for the record, because this, I think, it's my first time reacting to your content. But what I will do is call it right down the middle, though. One thing I will do is call it down the middle. I won't sugarcoat anything for nothing. This is my opinion and my opinion only. So let me make that clear. These are just my thoughts and opinions. But I don't compromise for no one, whether if I'm using your content or not. It's just what it is. So I'm curious to know if there's anything really new that we're going to find out in this audio. Is this just the same old, same old? Because the little bit that I did hear, I kind of thought, well, either Nina Boy doesn't know or doesn't care, and he did it for the views. Um, but I do think that some of the stuff I heard is what we already know, what was already said when he did the interview with Compton Rick Rock. Salute to Compton Rick Rock. But there is a few things in here that we didn't know, or we didn't think we didn't know we didn't know that we needed to know, because we definitely know now. And one of those things is Marciano. Marciano, he's the other half of the people that got jumped at No Jumper, and that's the guy that they said was really done bad. I'm going to point it out in the audio because I don't want to spoil it right now, but I caught something that had me scratching my head. I'll be fully transparent. I've been called this out, and the particular YouTuber who was over there really milking that situation and milking his people. And I hope, I'm not going to say any names, right? I'm not going to point no elbows. But if some of his supporters watch my video and you just see me point out the facts, I'm telling you, it's gonna make you want to question your guy over there. What we've been telling you. We've been telling you though. He's playing y'all. He's playing you. 100% playing you. But I think the people are not that dumb. Whether if it was me pointing it out or them just listening to it on their own, common sense kicks in at some point, right? So we're gonna point that out a little bit later. I just want to know if anything in here is new information. Anything in here I didn't catch. I didn't really catch that when I first listened to it, but I did catch something that I didn't think I needed to catch, and I caught it. All right, so I want to catch it with y'all together. We already at that 5 minute mark, man. So I don't want to overtalk this, man. I really do want to get to this content. I think it's about 20-30 minutes, maybe. I'm gonna try not to use all of it out of respect to Nina Boy. So if you haven't heard it all, you have to go over there and listen to the entire interview. But salute to the Stand on the Media family, man. That support, man. Thank y'all. Salute to you if you're new to my channel, man. Thank you. Happy Father's Day again. If you haven't heard it from me, I know it was yesterday, but we're going to extend it today. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Oh, today is Pay It Forward Monday. Pay It Forward Monday is something that I started here at Stand on the Media. We're about a month in now, and it's just essentially do an act of kindness for somebody, not because you have to, but do it because you want to. And that doesn't mean that you have to spend money. It can just be a compliment. It's a chore. Somebody that needs something done but hasn't had the time to do it, or the money or the resources, but you can help them. You can do it. Something like that, you know what I mean? Just an act of kindness. Pay It Forward Monday. You can buy somebody lunch. You can buy somebody dinner. You can buy somebody a snack. It doesn't matter. Just do an act of kindness for somebody randomly. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't have to be somebody that you know or a family member. It could be a friend or stranger. It doesn't matter. Just do an act of kindness for somebody because you want to, not because you have to. You understand what I'm saying? We need to put more positivity in the world. Let me end it right there with that. This is Stand on the Media. Pay It Forward Monday. Salute to everybody out there. Let's get to the content. Let's go.
Popping, man. Let's get it popping. We got some good, cool, smooth questions for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Some cool, smooth questions, baby.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Some smooth, cool questions, baby. That's how that nigga be sounding. Need a boy be doing this little character. I don't know what they talking about, baby. I'm just trying to do what I do here, baby.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now, bro.
Salute to Nita Boy, man.
So we didn't hear what you were saying. Repeat that for us.
Come on.
So what I was saying is that I never go into a situation on some gang shit, man. I've been out the gang situation for years now, man. That's not what I do, man. Like I said, we
A little music, y'all check out. This is one of those moments where I feel like every man deserves to be heard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rumors, allegations been going on, And you know, like I said, we're not here to say no. We ain't on no Boosie shit. I don't want Jay Reed to answer nothing that's compromisable or uncomfortable. Nothing. We just want to have a smooth conversation.
All right, so this is the part now, right? This the part right here where I asked Jay Reed questions. Now, hold on, just so y'all can understand what I'm saying, right? I need y'all to pick up what I write down. If I tell him if he don't want to answer the question, just pass, right? If I tell him if he can't answer it, pass. Because if you tell me pass, you're automatically telling me that's what you're doing. So if y'all smelling what I'm selling, every time he say pass, that's exactly what he's finna do because he can't speak on it. So let's get to it, right? Because you know he got a lawyer involved. I'm pretty sure he's going to sue. I think he's doing a civil suit too. So let's go.
And if it's a no-go, just say pass. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pass the ball. Like first thing I want to ask you is Wack 100 made this allegation that you came up there on a gang diss, which I don't believe that because I seen you said I came up there in love, you know, in peace, right? Yeah. So can you elaborate on that part?
And before he does that, let's just wake it up. And I got audio. It's well documented already on my page. Stand on the Media. Go back way to the beginning when this started. Wack first said, right? Him and Loose Cannon, they first said that it was about Adam 22. That they spoke to Adam 22 but didn't press him. Ironically, right? They're escorted to Wack and Loose, but to Wack, and then that's when they proceed to talk about how they don't like the type of content that Adam 22 be posting on their page, on his page, on his YouTube, and how do they support something like that, letting him post the type of content that they post. One thing led to another. Boom, ping, 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 boom. What we see, right? Then it went from that to that's what started it. And then once they really got to talking about it, then Loose Cannon and him started to gangbang on each other. And then it turned and morphed into so Wack 100, he can fool the people if he wants to, but you can't fool them authorities because they know you're lying. And I hope you know that CS2BACK, they know you're lying, right? You done changed the story 2 or 3 different times. The fact of the matter is, y'all did something, whether if it was a lineup or not, on camera and put it out, and now them people are on your ass. That's a fact. Let's go.
Yeah, I can definitely go on that. Never came up there on some gang shit. You know what I mean? That's just not how we conduct ourselves as grown men. You know what I mean? So that allegation, we just gonna throw out the window. I don't want nobody, you know what I mean? I got children, man. Like I said, I'm close to 50. So, you know what I mean? I would never put that out there, and I would never want nobody to even enter a facility, you know, to where they, you know, put that stigma on them, man. You know, everybody is a man, first and foremost, man or woman, you know, and you present yourself as a man. And
you kind of went out right there.
Tell me if you're feeling this way. The internet.
Out right there. Yeah, you kind of went out right there.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
And just to elaborate on what I said at the end, I definitely think that it was a lineup. I think Loose Cannon and Jay Reed lined Wack 100 up, and I'll go into more detail later.
So we didn't hear what you were saying. Repeat that for us.
So what I was saying is that I never go into a situation on some gang shit, man. I've been out the gang situation for years now, man. That's not what I do. I'm a member of the community, so that's how I conduct myself. I conduct myself for business. I have my degree in audio production, so man, I conduct myself as a businessman. I never conduct myself as a gang member.
Okay, got that. So so another rumor was They said somebody credit cards were stolen. Did somebody take anything personal from you guys after that event?
Pass. I'm gonna pass on that, brother. I ain't gonna
Got
speak
you.
on
Got
that
it.
one.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
so
Okay,
look.
cool.
All right, right there, right? So this is that. Look, Wack 100, I couldn't find the content. Wack 100 announced on No Jumper that Jay Reed reported that his credit cards was stolen, right? So if Wack 100 already got that information that he pressed charges that those credit cards was missing because he had to file a report, right? They was already beat up, hospital. I'm pretty sure them people came to the hospital because niggas posted that shit on the internet, which was one of the most dumbest things you could ever do in life. So this is how you can pick up what people write down. You can put the pieces together. He just passed on that, right? I asked him, how did I know that? Because Wack 100 said that. That's why I asked him. So if Wack 100 already knew the information, he told us that Jay Reed filed a report that his credit cards were stolen. That's the dead giveaway. If Wack 100 is saying this, and then I'm asking him to confirm, and he says pass 9 out of 10, you know, he filed those charges that his credit card was missing. Let's go.
Cool. All right. So another thing is, man, what's the perception of Wack saying that he never met you? I believe I heard you say that man, you had dinner with him or y'all had time in Las Vegas before?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So
we spent that time, you know. He knows that, you know what I mean? We ain't gotta go too much on that. And like I said,
look, so none of this stuff, we don't have to go into depth. We don't have to go into depth. Pretty much, you know, it's a smash or pass, but at the same time, man, you know, I just want the audience to see your face. You're still alive, you're still breathing, you're in good health.
Most definitely. Yeah, for sure. Great like this, great health. Believe me, great health.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know,
sir.
But the mental aspect behind it is still something that we deal with. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Especially when you walk into a situation and you really have nothing but love in your heart. You know what I'm saying? And trying to progress. You know what I'm saying? Not only as a businessman, but you know, a member in society. You know what I mean? I come from a situation where I had to do time, bro. You know what I mean? Not because I wanted to, or not because that situation was meant. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Sometimes you get in shit, bro, and you can't get up out of it. You know what I mean? I tried my hardest, bro. And you know what I mean? The one thing I can say with it, whether I like it or not, I was able to get through it. Just like now. You know what I'm saying? God provides a way. And you know, that's the story I want people to understand. You know what I mean? When it comes to this situation, man, ain't nothing but God allowed me and my brother to get out of that situation. And prayers to Marciano, you know what I'm saying? Because he's still dealing with situations, you know what I'm saying? And we still hoping he make it through. That's how serious the situation.
Wait a minute. So the other fellas, he's still hurt? He's still damaged?
This is not a game. I don't know why people sitting up here playing like it's a game.
See?
I'm serious. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
So you can hear it in them, man. Them pressing charges, man.
So how's your mental after all of this shit? Because you did take a major blow from this shit. Far as you know, I don't know who put that shit out, but anybody that put that shit out, ain't nobody addressed the nigga who put it out. That shit was wrong.
Let's address one thing though, and I think he goes in a little more detail about right? Marciano. This is where I get confused at. This is why I said, you know, maybe there is some gems in this audio after all. So I got a few questions for Nina Boy in particular. Is this an old video? Is this old audio? You just didn't get a chance to put it out and you're just now putting it out? Because I'm confused. Because you say that Marciano is still dealing with some things. He's still messed up. Later on in this audio, I believe they say he's still in a coma. Well, he just did an interview not too long ago on SBGB TV's page. And that with Turtle on the phone, that guy who kept calling in over there. Yeah, he just recently did an interview not too long ago over there on SBGB TV where allegedly he couldn't remember his age. Turtle had to correct him on the age as if this is somebody that had a script and was told to read the script and got the age wrong. Well, now I'm confused. If he's really messed up and he's in a coma, what happened? He woke up out the coma, did an interview with Turtle, then went back to a coma. This is why I say you got to hold all of us YouTubers accountable when you hear some bullshit. Because which one is it? Is this audio super old? Is Marciano really not in a coma and y'all know it over there at that other channel when you milking the people for money and support? What is it? You can't. I didn't know you can be in a coma, wake out of a coma, do an interview, go back into a coma. I didn't know that. That's news to me. Let's go.
Like,
Well,
you know,
I think it'd be like this.
but hold on, but look,
Whoever, go ahead.
yeah, but whoever put that content out, that nigga right there, nigga, that's one cold nigga. Because at the end of the day, that ain't something that we, you know, coming up, nigga, we never cambered and recorded shit like that. Shit happen all the time. That
real quick, Nina boy, salute to you, bro. But I just wish you would have asked the questions and let him answer a little bit more. Boy, it was like you wanted you was trying to get more info in there than you was trying to get out of him at some points. But let me just say, whoever put the video out, that was by design. It was designed for that. And the person that you're talking to knows exactly who put that audio out and who gave him the green light.
See me, I'm like, get the nigga who recorded the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. But you know, yeah,
the person that filmed, I'm gonna tell you like this: the person that put it out definitely wants them people to go down. That's how I look at it.
Bingo.
I don't care with nobody. If you got a homie and your homie put some stuff out like that ain't your homie.
Look,
man, I see.
So that's it. That's his look right there, gang. Look, that's it. That's Jay Reed alibi. He like,
agree.
Shit, nigga, you can't knock me, nigga. You niggas put it out, baby. Shit, nigga, I know the rules.
There you go.
You put it out. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, see,
that's you know the rules.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed.
You put it out. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, see, that's it right there. No matter what happened, all he gotta say is shit. Whoever put that video out, nigga, them aeroids, nigga, you know what I'm saying, came to the hospital and said, we go file charges. Automatically, they gonna do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Wack speaking on that shit on No Jumper, inserts himself in it. His stupid ass didn't realize you wasn't even on the camera. You never had to address this shit. Now, I hope he don't get caught up in this shit, right? But if you look at what he's saying and how serious this shit is, what make you think they gonna just sweep this shit up under the rug? These niggas was pistol slapped, beat up brutally. The old man that was up there is still in the hospital. Come on, nigga. Nigga, shit, man. Hey, you better hope that other man don't have no brain concussion. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the other dude, you know what I'm saying, his brain, something happened with his brain or some shit. So you think them people just, come on, gang. Come on, man. It doesn't take a rocket science. I'm gonna say this, Wack. Stop speaking on this shit. Adam lined you up for the free throw. Adam wanted you to address it. You asserted yourself into being out there. Your team was on the wall. You seen that whole shit. And the dude said he came up there for a Wack 100. Loose Cannon said, I went to Wack and said, hey, Wack, it's somebody outside looking for you. And then he went out there and checked. And then Lou said, hey, Wack, the nigga said he came on animosity time or some shit. And here this man is, he even shed a tear at Compton Rick's Rock interview. Talking about, man, I came in love. You could tell these street motherfuckers, these internet motherfuckers, all that shit you want to. But if that man go to court, if he go to court and that nigga get to shedding tears because it's going to be a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, let's be clear. Nigga, the game just got sued for like $7 million. Wack 100 is a celebrity, right? Somebody who's known to have made millions of dollars, right? What make you think that this man ain't gonna try to get a bag up out of you? You see what I'm saying? You holding this man watch on no jumper. But you want to say, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Maybe it's it. I was just out there. Loose Cannon inserted you in this shit, bro. He told you that he wanted, somebody was outside looking for you. He went outside and checked for you. And when you came outside, somebody had a camera already rolling. And whatever happened out there, nigga, only people out there really know. And then all of a sudden, niggas is thinking that that man that's still in the hospital, his family, if he don't press charges, his family go press charges. And you hear him saying that this shit is a serious matter. I wouldn't take that shit lightly. I wouldn't be like, hey, ain't nobody coming for me, man. I ain't do shit. Hey, tell that nigga come get his watch. You taunting that nigga on the internet, bro. You niggas, make sure y'all think, homie. Do not be like these bonehead ass motherfuckers out here always filming some shit showing you tough. Because let me tell you something. The tough niggas is always the ones first to die. I swear to God. The tough niggas always die first. In every scenario, every movie, every story, the tough niggas always die. It's a thinking game, homie. And Wack, Adam is setting you up for the free throw. Let's go.
Seen situations where, you know, a motherfucker be like, yeah, nah, man, I don't want to do nothing about it. And the DA picked that shit up on their own. You know what I'm saying? And just, nigga, like, the footage was just enough to, you know what I'm saying? So I seen that.
It don't take much. Put like this, man. Look, Munchie B can see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Ray Charles can see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Munchie B. No, I'm just saying, though, I'm just making a phrase. Like, niggas don't have to have 2 eyes to see that bullshit.
So for just tell the world, because, you know, when people get done like that, niggas have this perception like a nigga ain't no rider, or he just a turn down artist, or he's scary. Like, how do you still feel? Because to me, I feel like that don't deflect who you is as a man. You know, some nigga like, that nigga didn't defend himself. He did some buster shit. How do you feel about that? Because I didn't, you know, every dog got their day, man. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that don't make you any less of anything.
Well, for one, I believe in God. So let's start there. So I'm not the judge. So, you know, as you can see, that situation happened in December. The main corporate is behind bars right now. I'm free. I know what it's like to be in themselves. But karma or God works in mysterious ways. Let's just start there. And when you're dealing with somebody that believes in God as myself, and this ain't no joke, because I couldn't have made it out of prison without God. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't have made it out that situation without God. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no tough guy act. I'm not the big guy. I ain't finna sit here and say like I'm gonna come back and do, you know, some shit that I know that's gonna sit me in prison for the rest of my life or get me killed. Bruh. Get me killed. That ain't gonna help nobody. That ain't gonna help my kids. That ain't gonna help my mama. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna help what I have, the goals that I have. You know what I'm saying? So me doing that, man, everybody has to pay. If you think you could do wrong in the world and it just go unnoticed, you wrong. You got to have better belief than that.
Wow, he said everybody gonna have to pay. See what I'm saying? Look, bro, the signs is right there. The signs is right. The signs is already right there. I'm gonna say this because, you know, I don't wish jail on not even on nobody, right? Unfortunately, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is a sign. Don't take this shit lightly. This man is going to file charges. I don't care. Hey, look, bro, you're proclaimed to be a millionaire, and he just got his ass whooped coming to see you, right? So what make you think? Come on, man. The signs are right there. But let me tell you something. Don't play victim to the crime that you committed. Don't play victim. Do not play victim to the crime that you committed. You see what I'm saying? Whether you was there, you watch it go on, you let it happen, and the man saying that since you're a millionaire and you're slinging my watch, clowning, saying it's fake, nigga, I'm gonna press charges on you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it happens all the time, man. I think, Wack, if you watching this shit, boy, take this shit serious, because I see through limo 10, homie. And this man is saying it indirect. He's saying it clear. He's saying, man, you guys can't just beat up on old men like that and all that. And, you know, all he got to do is get on the stand and say that Loose Cannon is your motherfucking bulldog. You can convince us people in the internet space that nigga, that's what it is. But nah, nigga, don't get man. My team was over there. I didn't even tell that nigga. Look, them white folks gonna be like, who did you come to see again? He gonna say his name. And do you know him? Yeah, I know him. You can say you don't know him to us, but if that man get up on that stand and say he know you, that makes even more sense. Loose Cannon, you're beefing with Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon is going, if he gets stuck with doing time over there, all Loose Cannon got to do is say, you told him to do that shit. And guess what? You stuck. You beefing with Loose Cannon, see how it could backfire. You winning this war with Loose now. But if Loose mess around and rat on your ass and say, nigga, because they already calling Loose a rat, right? If he rat already, and you pissed him off and you disrespected his wife and his kids and shit, what's to stop that man from go ahead and tying you into that shit, saying that you told him to do it? What?
We get the gist though, Nina Boy. Could we get to the interview, my guy? This is what I'm talking about. Nina Boy did a whole video, a pre-warm up to the interview video, and talked about all this. Then the video where he actually gonna play the interview, he's saying the same shit he said in the last video. Salute to Nina Boy though, by the way. But Jesus, can we get to the interview though? You know what I mean? Can we hear what y'all did? Let's work.
Nigga, Mr. Clean looking head ass nigga gonna be fuck. Hey, R&B, man, I got a couple thousands stashed away. I'm gonna trust you with it, man. Look at this nigga trying to take me down. Listen, man, pay attention. Pay attention. This game, the double cross is there. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if Nina Boy is lives under a rock or what, but you know Wack is an informant, right? You know he's a 137, right? CS2BACK is who he is. That's what we call him. Alonzo Scott. He's well aware. He's well aware of everything that you're saying, Nina Boy. He already knows the indictment. There's already a version of the indictment already out with his name not in it as of yet. He knows who all is being charged because he's the one who implicated him. He implicated every single one of them young men the next day at No Jumper to Adam. So we know he did that to the feds also. So he's well aware of everything that you're talking about, Nina Boy. Trust me. He's well aware of that.
I'm seeing plays before it even happened, man. Don't trust these niggas. Don't fuck with these niggas. You know what I mean? Like, really get out here and get your own money on, because that's a cold play. Because you beefing with Loose Cannon and shit, because you already saying, I think Loose Cannon trying to tie me in to this case, right? Wack see this already. Wack already announced on Vlad TV that he thinks Loose Cannon is trying to add him on to the case. Go back and watch. Go down that rabbit hole. You're going to hear Loose Cannon say, I went to Wack and asked Wack, hey, there's some people outside that's here for you. Because they want to know, how did this shit happen? How did it start? Who did it? Why it happened? And under whose regulations was submitted to do that? So if Loose Cannon is already saying that he went to you and told you, and then he came and told you to come outside, and somebody is recording that shit, come on, gang. Come on. I think this play backfired on Wack 100. He thought, you know what I'm saying, that he was going to be able to do this shit and then fall on Loose, and he's out of it. This man testifying against Loose. These dudes want money. You see what I'm saying? And just listen, every time he say pass, just know he can't speak on it because it's a lawyer involved. Anytime he says pass, he has a lawyer involved, or it's something it's an ongoing investigation. Let's go.
I ain't even got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you continue to do shit like that, I don't have to be the one, but go do that to somebody else to see if that happens.
All right, so all right, so yeah, like I said, man, so with all of this shit, man, you taking this big blow and you standing up still tall, man. I definitely want to give you a platform where you can let the world know you breathing, homie. I don't got no dog in your fight, but a lot of people want to know, man, because we did hear you tell Loose Cannon that you don't got nothing to do with what's going on with the charges, because I think Wack said that you turned in phone records and some shit. You can pass on it, or you can just say, look, man, I have nothing to do with whatever you go say. But you know, there's certain questions.
On it.
Look,
You passed on it. Okay, you passed on it.
Man.
He
you know,
look, so, like I said,
y'all heard what I said. I said Wack said that you turned in some phone records, and he said pass. Watch this. This is how you know that he's pressing charges.
They don't want you to know this, but this could cause you to lose your SSI benefits next month. If you
pass, watch this. This is how you know that he's pressing charges.
Wrong in the world, and it just go unnoticed. You wrong. You got to have better belief than that. And I ain't even got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you continue to do shit like that, I don't have to be the one. But go do that to somebody else to see if that happens.
All right, so all right, so yeah, like I said, man. So with all of this shit, man, you taking this big blow and you standing up still tall, man. I definitely want to give you a platform where you can let the world know you breathing, homie. I don't got no dog in your fight, but a lot of people want to know, man, because we did hear you tell Loose Cannon that you don't got nothing to do with what's going on with the charges, because I think Wack said that you turned in phone records or some shit. You can pass on it, or you can just say, look, man, I have nothing to do with whatever you go say. But there's certain questions. You pass on it? Okay, you pass on it.
Man.
He's pressing charges.
So, like I said, look, remember what I told you? I said, look, just say pass. I'm not gonna go into depths or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how we go do it, man. Like I said, I ain't with the goofy shit. I ain't trying to compromise you, make anything. I definitely don't want to put nobody in a situation where if something going on, somebody don't use my shit. I just want to be
right. Hey, put like this, like that situation, man. Everybody gets what they got coming. Just like I had.
Everybody gets what they got coming.
It's simple.
He didn't say he go get what he got coming. He's saying everybody is going to get what they got coming. If you can't pick up what this man writing down, man, you niggas is slow. I'm telling you, Wack, pay attention, get your endeavors in order, because this man is pressing charges. I just see it, man, and I hope this ain't gonna happen. But if it happen, homie, you niggas better pay attention. This nigga said, hey, listen, homie, everybody go get what they got coming. Hey, Wack, go ahead and go get your lawyer, homie. Yeah, you all out here doing all your fucking and getting into your romantic relationships and shit, man. Hey, this man is sending the signals. I see that motherfucker. Don't give me that shit. Hey, CJ, that nigga telling them niggas, nah. He said he didn't know that nigga, man. I ain't never like that nigga when I met that nigga, man. Yeah, nigga, you don't know me? All right, fucking did. Yeah, this nigga Jay Reed is what he said. You not no cop, Jay Reed. That nigga telling, boy, I'm telling you.
Okay, cause I think they the footage was out there with you and him talking or some shit. So yeah,
all right, look, man, ain't nobody look. We all seen the videotape. I don't know what talking motherfucker got to do.
See,
there you go.
He blaming it on. He stated
it makes sense, man. That shit make it make sense, man. Y'all niggas, if you go out there and do some bullshit and record it and put it out, what do a nigga have to say? Come on, man.
That's it. I told y'all. See, look, and who go contest to that? He like, shit, y'all put the video out. Nigga, them people seen that shit and said they pressing charges. Man, let me tell you something, nigga. When you a gangster, nigga, gangster ain't gonna make no scene publicly anymore, nigga. Hey, a nigga be like, hey, let's go in the bathroom and get down if you're a real one. Hey, let's catch this. Hey, let's catch this one-on-one. Let's catch this one man fade. Yeah, me and you, nigga, one man fade, bro. Let's go in the bathroom. No cameras, nothing. That's the way you handle business, bro. All that high fancy public shit. Boy, listen, boy. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling the nigga JP the other day, man. Yeah, that nigga came on and kicked that nigga ass. Yeah, nah, he nigga kicked the learning out that nigga. I'm talking about knocked the snot out that nigga nose. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, motherfucker. The other nigga, he had that nigga screaming like a bitch. I've never seen a grown man moan and scream like a female ever in my life. I swear to God. Hey, JP, hey, go and give me another beer out that motherfucker, man. These little niggas are kicking ass and shit. Look, I'm telling you, look, Jay Reed is 50. He's about to be 50. He's not applying himself to the streets. That nigga, look, he's telling us in so many ways. He said, man, look, you niggas go get what y'all got coming. And that's just the sad thing about it, because yeah, nigga, you can't hold that man to the streets no more. That nigga ain't in the streets. Shit. Nigga, Wack, you better keep your mouth shut. Stop talking about this shit. Let's go.
God damn, that shit ain't hard for nobody to figure out.
Yeah,
man, and plus, y'all already out there doing bullshit anyway. Man,
He's
go
saying
ahead.
y'all.
Y'all might as well just go ahead.
He's not saying loose. He's saying y'all.
Yeah, Eddie Boy said, did he file charges? If he say pass Eddie Boy, that's who am I to this? I'll keep it real. I told Jay Reed, look, man, whatever you don't feel comfortable saying is just a pass. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I pass on that.
Anything you want to clear the air about, man, you know what I'm saying? The perceptions or your character, you know what I'm saying? Because I always told niggas, I say, I do think you got what it take to do this content shit. You just ain't dropping. I don't know why, nigga, but you can do this shit too.
Because I'm going to tell you like this. For one, I don't like to play with them allegations what I went to prison for. That's for one.
Your butt hurts because you don't have one of these. I mean, if you're driving for hours every single week, you might as well get something that makes you...
One, I don't like to play with them allegations what I went to prison for. That's for one. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play with me playing no games with no white woman. And niggas trying to put kids. I don't play like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I walked the man like I did my time.
JR, look, let me tell you this, though, man. When you tell your story first, can't nobody trump that. You know, that's why I say, man, you put your shit out there first and then, because at the end of the day, this content space is
like, and act like shit don't happen. Man, when you fuck around and be playing in these games in these streets, man, and you doing too much sometimes, man, you need to sit down, bro. So it's either that or, you know, it's either two ways you live in these streets, bro. Either you gonna die or you gonna sit in jail. A lot of times people would tell you, jail saved my life. I'm one of the first niggas to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest. I mean, for me, I don't wish jail on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes some niggas need to go sit down.
Look.
There's some niggas out here on the street. Some niggas out here on the street that need to go.
Man, look. Y'all heard? I said I don't wish jail on nobody. He said, man, sometimes some of these niggas need to go and sit down. They doing too much. I don't know what to tell y'all. Wack is taking this shit lightly. You know what I'm saying? If he can't read between this content that this man he might be in a deep hole, man. You see what I'm saying? This man is clearly like, man, shit, nigga. Sometimes you niggas need to go to jail, sit down. You doing too much. You ain't gonna beat me in my motherfucking head, nigga. And shit, I'm a pastor and nigga, I'm a community activist, nigga. That's embarrassing shit. Let's go. Yeah, man. I just see the sign, man. I hope this man don't think that this shit is gonna be a walk in the park for him, because Wack, this man is not playing. He keeps saying it's serious, and his homeboy from that night is still in the hospital. It's been a month or some change. Let's go.
Go sit down.
Still in the hospital. This is why I'm confused at, because he just did an interview with Turtle on SBGB-TV's Live not too long ago, because you know they have a GoFundMe for him over there. Yeah, they have a GoFundMe for him over there. Now, remember I said earlier on the premise, think of it from the premise of this was a play ran. The play, I believe, was to extort Adam 22 and No Jumper. They all thought. Within that play, they threw an audible. Who threw the audible? Loose Cannon, Jay Reed. I don't know if Morris was in the loop on that. I don't know. I'm starting to think he was. Who was that was on the phone when Turtle called in to SBGB TV? They said that was Marciano. How do we know that was Marciano? No different than we know if those two ladies who allegedly called and talked to Wack and told him that the feds was coming for RW, for their son RW. We don't know if that was really that kid's mother and sister. We have no clue. None of that has been proven. I'm just confused that he's still in the hospital, still in a coma, but he just did an interview a couple of months, if that, It was probably just a month ago. I don't really remember, but it was very recent. That's amazing. That's amazing to me. He does an interview, goes back to a coma, still in the hospital. Go figure.
I don't give a what it is. Y'all gonna act like that, man. Man, because I'm gonna tell you, if you don't believe in rules and laws, bro, go there, nigga. Go on a real yard. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? If you've been there, you know. Certain yards you can go to and niggas ain't tripping. But go on a real yard and you'll learn. You'll learn how to say excuse me. You'll learn some manners. On some real shit, a lot of niggas don't have no manners. Niggas ain't got no respect for nobody. You gotta respect somebody in this world, bro.
I'm gonna end it up. I'm gonna end it right there, y'all.
Bruh. Don't have no manners. Niggas ain't got no respect for nobody. You gotta respect somebody in this world, bro.
I'm gonna end it right there, man. And I think it's only like 5-10 more minutes left in that interview. Then and then Nina Boy ends it. It could be a little bit, maybe like 15 more minutes of the interview, I think. But that was pretty much the gist of what I wanted to react to and point out. So a lot was said from Nina Boy. We didn't get a whole lot from Jay Reed. Salute to Nina Boy for the interview with Nina Boy. Constructive criticism always is a good thing, bro. It's not to be, because I'm learning just like you learning. I just would have liked to heard more from him, less from you. You know what I mean? Ask the question, be quiet, let him rock, let him shuffle with the question a little bit more. You probably would have got a little bit more out of it, but that's just me. I could be wrong about that. Some of y'all may thought he handled it perfect. None of us is perfect when it comes to this. I'm just saying I would have liked to have heard a little bit more from Jay Reed, and I think he would have gave us a little bit more if he was allotted the opportunity to. As far as what he said, he didn't say anything that I didn't already know. That was already been said. What wasn't said was that, what's his face? Marciano. Marciano still in the hospital, still bad, still in a coma, still really messed up. That caught me by surprise because he just did an interview allegedly, right? Not saying that you can't do an interview from the hospital room or anything like that, but you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but I didn't know you can be in a coma, wake up, do an interview, go back. You know what I mean? It's just all weird to me. It's like if you go back to the beginning, I'm calling cap. So let me. And it's my opinion only. But I'm calling cap on all that. I'm telling you, I'm calling cap. I think it's all a scam. I think everything they doing on that other channel over there is a scam. It's scamming the people. I really believe that. I don't believe dude is in the hospital. I don't believe any of that. That's my opinion. Just like in the beginning where he was in front of the hospital throwing up the neighborhood that he's from, and then all of a sudden he's back in the hospital, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Something definitely seems fishy about that. But what isn't fishy to me is that Jay Reed and Loose Cannon, they ran an audible on CS2BACK. I really believe that the audible was thrown because CS2BACK is the reason. I think when Wack flipped Dale, I don't know too much about Molly Moore, but when he flipped Dale, that messed up a lot of money. That messed up a lot of stuff for people in order to get him to then inform on Big U. See, Wack didn't give a damn about none of that. All he cared about was getting people to flip to get his man, and his man was Big U. So he flipped that man Dale. And ever since then, it's been a revenge plot to get back at CS2BACK for what they did and what he did to Dale. And Jay Reed, in a roundabout way, said that. He said, "Man, yeah, see, Monster, me and him, we good friends. It's my boy. Y'all got to go back and find that audio. It was on his Instagram, I think. It might still be up on Jay Reed's Instagram. He's telling us, yeah, man, I'm good friends with Monster. Then he says, y'all don't get it yet? Y'all don't see what's going on? Y'all ain't got it yet? Oh, I got it, Jay Reed. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it, my guy. So, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The guy Marciano, don't know. I don't believe it. I'm just being honest. I don't believe it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I do. I'm not doing any of that. I don't know what's going on with dude, but is he in a coma in the hospital? No, I do not believe any of that. I think he's being protected 100%. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, you made it this far, man. Sorry about that, man, but I was trying to get y'all as much of the interview as possible, but you see what I was dealing with. But nevertheless, man, I appreciate you. Do me a favor, though. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment in this video. Please share the video. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when we drop these videos. And I just want to say, man, salute to Nina Boy for the content, man. Definitely appreciate you and your channel and what you do in this space, man. I will put a link to his channel in this video, in the description of this video. Please go show him some love. Go finish watching this interview. Go run his numbers up. Man, Nina Boy out here doing big things. He got 111K thousand subscribers. 111K. Golly. That guy got subscribers. I need some of those subscribers too, bro. I really do. Salute to the Stand On The Media family out there, man. Salute to y'all, man. I miss chopping it up with y'all on the lives and all that, man. But nevertheless, we'll meet again. We'll meet again on the battlefield. Sit back, man. We gonna take it out with Stand On The Media, man. Again, man, appreciate y'all. Catch y'all on the other side. Let's go.